History could be made tonight, but it's had to be postponed by an hour. We're through a weather delay in Windsor, Colorado, as the Charlotte Independents travel west for their third matchup of 2023 with the Northern Colorado Hailstorm. First two games had 5 goals in them each. We'll have to wait and see if we'll get similar fireworks here today. Jack Edwards with you. Let's check out the standings. Entering into today in 3rd and 4th place, Northern Colorado and Charlotte, both on 40 points, trying to chase down North Carolina in 1st place in USL League One. Both in comfortable spots for the playoffs, and for Northern Colorado, Eamon Zayed on down. The aim is to make it after falling just short last year. We can check out some players to watch. First off, for the host, Northern Colorado, a man to watch all year long has been Trevor Ahman. He's got 18 goals on the season so far. He's one away from breaking the single season record. He has 2 goals in his last 2 games. Been an absolute fire. And talking to Eamon Zayed, mentioned that last year he was getting opportunities, scored just 5 goals. He knew that if he was still getting in the right spots, the goals would continue to come, and he's gotten 18 so far this year and a chance to make some history in today's matchup. As for Arthur Rogers, on the creative end for things, another player to watch for Northern Colorado creatively. We've got the guy who scores them in Ahman, the guy who creates them in Arthur Rogers. Has 10 assists, 1 away from tying Jonathan Bolaños with 11 in 1 season and 2 away from breaking the single season record. He's a versatile player, played as a center back, as a right back, and as a defensive midfielder at times this season for the Hailstorm, and he's a dead ball master, as you're seeing in some of these highlights, capable of whipping in a fantastic ball into the box with a lethal right foot. On the flip side, Charlotte, an equally capable side. Tresor Mbuyu, especially in recent weeks, has been in great form himself with 2 assists and a goal. With 7 goals on the year, it's tied for first on the team. He's in his 4th year with the Independents. He's with them back in the USL Championship as well. Got 7 goals and 3 assists on the season. An electric play, and you'll see what was the opener last time out against Knoxville in their last match. As part of a team that's going through a bit of injury shortages, he's been a constant threat for the Independents with that low finish, the lone goal in their last match against Knoxville. These games have been highly contested this year, and today promises to be no different. We got lineups for you after this break, and then it's going to kick off from Future Legends Complex. The Hailstorm and the Independents trying a late season title push. We'll have you that and all that back in a moment on ESPN+.
Welcome. I'm Jason Olskart. I'm here with Jackie and Michelle, and we are the Olskart team powered by C3 Real Estate Solutions.
We are proud to partner with Future Legends to help fulfill the lifestyle needs, wants, and desires of each family who wants to call Colorado home.
C3 stands for character, culture, and commitment. That is core to who we are and the exceptional value that every client will experience when working with us.
If you value working with an experienced team, we invite you to reach out to schedule a time to meet with us.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee owned, community minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
It's a new day, Northern Colorado, and we're set to seize it. More than that, we're out to dent the old standard and set the gold standard. Today is about resilience. That's something our squad has shown and continues to show. Today is about growth. That's a trait this team and this town have seen and continue to see. All this time, the focus has been on our community's legendary future. But today, it dawned on us. The future is now. Are we building something special? Hell yeah, we are.
Here at Future Legends Complex in Windsor, Colorado, the teams are taking the pitch after a 1-hour weather delay. 9 of their 11 home games for the Hailstorm have been delayed by storms, rain, anything of the sort. We'll look at the season series for these two sides. It is match 3, as we mentioned earlier on in the broadcast. Been a win for both of these sides. We're seeing this first one. It was back in Northern Colorado. The Independents took a 2-0 lead in the first half for an own goal by Nick Spielman, and then 2 second-half goals flipped the script and made it a 3-2 win in the first matchup for Northern Colorado. Now here, second time round, this time in Charlotte, a 4-1 win for the Independents. His last goal by Dane Kelly, sealing a 3-goal win. Remarkably impressive from last time out. Look at the lineups first off for the Hailstorm. Unchanged from their 2-1 win at North Carolina. The biggest thing to probably look out for is Arthur Rogers shifting into a center back position. Rob Cornwall on the bench, been brought back into the 18, but not good enough for the 11. So Rogers a player to watch out for sure. For the Independents, also an unchanged 11, but another interesting tweak due to injuries and limitations. Joel Johnson is playing in the right back position. We'll see how overall things will be flexed around for them. Austin Pack in goal, 92 saves. Been a remarkable season for him. Just 8 away from breaking the 100 mark for Independents. Live scenes now as the teams are ready to get ourselves underway from Northern Colorado. 1 hour delay, but Trevor Amon in the blue kit ready to get the hosts going from the center circle. Here we're going from Future Legends Complex, from left to right, the hosts. From right to left, the visitors. Records in the top left of your screen, both teams on 40 points, third and fourth, trying to flip themselves over the other after today's contest to wrap out week 25 of USL League One. Jack Edwards with you, delighted to be here for a bit of a delayed match here on Sunday. Rendon. Fola. You see the records for the sides, home and away. Been a strong performances here in Windsor, 6-2-2, using that altitude to their advantage and some home cooking. Been a bit of a difficult time on the road for the Independents. On the other hand, 3-5-5. They got a win. This is their third consecutive road match. They won 2 games ago against Central Valley Fuego on the road, and that was their first road win since all the way back on April 1st. Last time that was a 1-1 draw with 1 Knoxville after a late equalizer to Denny Fernandez. Oprah plays one forward. Lukic. His pass out wide. Powder onto the left foot, carrying it in field. Oprah. From distance, an ambitious effort over everything. Our first shot of the match from way downtown. Lucky Oprah trying to line one up. There's the main man for the Hailstorm, Ayman Zayed, 39 years of age in his second year as the head coach. He played under Mike Jeffries back in 2018 as a forward, had 8 goals in 26 appearances in that 2018 season with the Independents. Played over 400 games, scored over 220 goals as a professional. He was capped for Libya. And he's now moved into the managerial ranks to high success. He was just getting a new contract this past week. The ambitious effort from distance, dragged wide. May count that as a shot and have it 1-1 in the shot tally within 3 minutes. But Zayed confirming his stay as his opposite number, Mike Jeffries, trying to help Charlotte back into the playoffs yet again. And the live standings for both of them looking strong for playoff positions, trying to get to that top 2, get a bye, get a home semifinal matchup. Trying to chase down Omaha. A win for either side would push them ahead of Union Omaha after this weekend's games. Bit of a heavy touch, and Joel Johnson can capitalize. A hefty challenge put in. It's 1 back. Dueling for it. Trevor Amon over the top. Flag goes up. He'll clip it over the keeper. It goes over everything, but he was offsides when he tried to go for it. Spielman moving down the touchline. Rogers dueling for it. Edged in the back by Avian Flanagan, and he'll earn the free kick. Select, the official match ball supplier of the USL League One and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit www.us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice, is Trevor Amman over the top. Got a foot to it. He was the last to touch it. Or was he not? He wasn't. And it'll be a corner kick opportunity here in the 5th minute for the Hailstorm. Arthur Rogers making his way forward from center back. Corner kicks tonight brought to you by Meadow Gold, and Lukic will leave it for the league leading assister. Arthur Rogers has 10 on the year, 18 assists across the last 2 seasons. Just a remarkably creative presence for the hosts. His first dead ball opportunity in today's matchup. Rogers in towards the back post, over everybody. Chasing it down is King, but he just can't quite get there. Might have been Dietrich, was trying to get to it. It was just too strong. Johnson up the touchline. His pass out of play. Trying to pick out Oberton, but unable to. Driving forward in the midfield, it's Norty. Picks out Powder in the box, onto the left. The shot there, and it's history. Number 19 for Trevor Amman, the greatest goal-scoring season in league history. He's lethal in the area, just in the right spot, puts that one home. Opens the score in today's matchup. Trying to push them on for 3 more points to get to the playoffs for the first time in club history.
Scored by number 9, Trevor Amman. Goal scored in the 6th minute.
We'll see it again. Clever pass, picks out Noah Powder. And again, just sitting in the right spot off of the run and able to take it first time, and he's lethal from that spot. Malo Delgado, nowhere close to it, was leaning to his right. He made no mistake. Number 19 and counting passes Emiliano Terzagi's number of 18 for most in a year. It's now 7 matches where Amman has opened to scoring in, and 3 straight games that he's scored in. Appeals from both sides on who touched last, and Eamon Zayed can offer some instructions to Bruno Rendon as he prepares to take it back in. Foul from the back. Trevor Amman going to the ground. Noah Powder is credited with the assist on that one. Makes it 2 assists on the year for the New Jersey native. Here is Rogers. Kelly pressing. Large swelling of early possession for the Hailstorm, over 75% of it through the first 8 minutes or so. King moving in field, trying to switch of play. Powder is his target. He'll get there. Rendon in the underlap. Powder into the 18. Did he keep it in? He did. Rather not. It'll be a goal kick. Out wide to the right-hand side. Powder. Norty played it to Rendon, and he'll play it forward now. Lukic. Rendon on the overlap. Finds him with a clever pass into the area. Nodded away. Trevor Ammon wants to make it 20, be the first to 20. Ibarra tries to lift one to Mbuyu. He'll get there. Foot race though. Rendon tracking back well, and he'll hold it out of play or decide to throw. Don't miss a minute of the action in 2023, whether your club is on the road or at home. Catch nearly every second of USL League One action on ESPN+, the home to the USL, La Liga, the Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Sign up today at plus@espn.com. As Oberton carrying it through the midfield, plays Kelly in behind. Dane Kelly one-on-one, rounds the keeper, goes down into the ground, appeals. That's a goal kick. You could see Delgado was quick off his line to try and get to it. In discussions with the referee as well. Our referee, Christian Campo Hernandez, opting not to point to the spot. Let's check it out again. Kelly is going to poke this past Delgado. Looks like he's going down before Delgado's contact comes in. Feels like the referee made the right call in that instance. So 10 minutes into this one. The ball may have been moving as it was taken on the goal kick. The referee wants it taken again. Northern Colorado, 11 times this year they have scored the opening goal of a match. They've won 9 of them, drawn 2 of them. Oberton with a touch to Ibarra. Johnson. Ibarra, low pass. Oberton, first time. Trying to poke it back to Omar Sis. Asking too much for the midfielder. Well held out by Oprah. Appeals by Sis that he was fouled, trying to reach for it. It will fall on deaf ears. Rendon. Lukic plays a quick 1-2 between them. Under a bit of pressure. There's Norty. King carrying it forward as Oprah with him on the left. Will go low, trying to find Lukic, but the pass blocked out. Mbuyu has Kelly as an outlet. Oberton trying to go give it back to Kelly. But the two players not on the same wavelength, and Rogers can recollect. Just joining us, Trevor Ammon, with a record-setting 19th goal of the season back in the 6th minute. Really the first major opportunity for either side. Just kind of fell to him after a dribble into the box by Noah Powder. And he was able to dispatch it as he has all year long. Just talking to Eamon Zayed, who we saw was a striker under Mike Jeffries. He enjoys working with strikers, especially Trevor Ammon. That one played out of play. He felt that he could have scored a lot more goals last year. He put just 5 in. But he had something that you can't teach, and that's just a knack to find opportunities, to develop chances. And there's really nothing to teach with his goal that he scored today. He was just in the right spot where the ball fell to him. Made no mistake is Flanagan carrying up the left-hand side, holds off Rendon, goes down to the ground. He will earn a foul, and it'll be a yellow card for Bruno Rendon, saying it's just his first foul, but he's been booked. First yellow card of today's match is for the right back for the Hailstorm. We'll see it again. It's a bit of a coming together between them as he's carrying it forward. First yellow card given in the match.
A yellow card has been issued to Hailstorm FC number 27, Bruno Rendon.
Offers a good opportunity for the Independents to try and work themselves back into this. They've got one shot, just a pot shot from distance, and Joel Johnson can try and whip one in and create something, a first real moment of substance. 6 players in the 18. Oberton going from the goal line. Johnson to the back post. Goes out of play. Unable to be attacked by anybody. Johnson playing a bit of an unorthodox role to where he usually plays. Played as the right back in their last match against One Knoxville. Clay Dimmick is out with injury, their captain. Had made 21 starts this season, but he's unavailable for today's match, and that means that Johnson has slid into a deeper role. He's got 6 goals and 2 assists on the year, so he's been a very attack-minded, capable presence up top. Having to drop back, though. He's on the far side of the pitch for this first half while in defense. Goal kick given after the attempted pass by King goes out of play. After that goal here, the live standings, all with 24 matches played, the top 3 sides in the league now. Northern Colorado sliding up now into 2nd place, 4 points off North Carolina. They had a win yesterday against Central Valley Fuego. Union Omaha in some great form themselves. They're on 6 consecutive wins. It's hooked away. Brilliant touchdown. Oberton, great first touch to pick out Kelly. He'll track it down. He's got 3 in the box. He'll whip it back in. Rendon climbs highest, nodded away. Flanagan's foul will end the threat. No Powder. A bit slow to get up after leaping for that one. US Foods is the official supply partner of Future Legends Complex. As Flanagan makes his way back. We can see it again as he leapt for that one. He scored in the last meeting between these sides. A brilliant left-footed finish from outside the 18. On this occasion, winning the foul on the back of Powder.
And Red Food Truck are $9 for the rest of the evening. Get down to the concourse and be sure to take advantage.
Rendon. Pass was clipped forward and nodded away. Booyer has it taken off of him by a combination of Powder and Rendon. Back to Delgado, has to track back. He's got Rogers. He's the other man that we spotlighted as a potential man to make history today. 10 assists, looking for numbers 11 and 12 rest of the season, trying to set a single season record himself, as his compatriot Trevor Ammon has chosen to break the goal scoring record in today's matchup. Played into the channel. King, it's too strong for him. It'll be out for a goal kick. He's playing as a center back now, Rogers is. Different from where he's played as a defensive midfielder for large spells of this year, and very different from being a right back last year when he won USL League One Defender of the Year, 8 assists, 80 chances created. Set a league record for chances created in a season. But Eamon Zayed mentioning that maybe not necessarily in a back 4 center back is his best role, but maybe in a back 3, back 5 as a right center back might be his best role. So the continued versatility of the 26-year-old is still on show. He's playing as part of a center back pairing. And it helps that they've had Bruno Rendon being an excellent addition. Playing as one of the best right backs in the league. So they're progressing forward brilliantly. Powder has Ammon as an option, aiming for him just off. Trevor Ammon trying to pick him out of the back post. Couldn't quite link up again within 20 minutes. It goes out of play. It'll be a throw for the Independents. We'll see it again. Just nice progression up this right-hand side. Just past the outstretched foot. Spielman plays one to Mbuyu. This pass to Ibarra. Now here's Oberton. Mbuyu. Sis, the nearest option. Pass took a deflection. Joel Johnson couldn't get there. Now breaking. Checking back is Dietrich. We'll see the last 5 matches for these two sides. For Northern Colorado, actually a tough spell of form that they ended with a win last time out, but just 1 win, 2 draws in their last 5. On the flip side, Charlotte in a good vein of form, 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. Undefeated in their last 3, as are Northern Colorado with a win and 2 draws in that time. And Mbuyu and Sis just not on the same wavelength. Sis playing the pass as Mbuyu stopped his run. Norty, switch of play, picks out King. Rogers and Fola playing in between themselves. Still just the 1 shot for Charlotte, the 2 for Northern Colorado. One of them obviously being the important one from Emin. That has us at 1-0. You can see that on the top left of your screen. Possession also swinging in the favor of the Hailstorm, over 65% of it. They've been maintaining it throughout the contest. But their defeat last time out when they traveled to Charlotte was one of their 6 without a win in a row that they ended against North Carolina last time out. It'll be very impressive to return to winning ways against, look forward, against NCFC and Charlotte. Both teams right up there. North Carolina currently top of the league. 4 points clear of Union Omaha, and as things stand, Hailstorm as well. Same amount of games played, so they're definitely in the best spot to earn the Players' Shield as Rendon wins it. Plays it forward just between the legs of King. Couldn't quite poke it in front of him into his stride. But the Hailstorm continue to threaten. Been a very positive opening 20 minutes. The attacking threat for Charlotte is not missed on Ayman Zayed or anybody for the Hailstorm, talking just about their biggest priority defensively. They've allowed 6 goals against the Independents in their 2 games this season. They went down 2-0 in the first matchup back here at Future Legends Complex on July 4th. They came back, scored 3 unanswered, won that game. Second time around, though, they conceded 4, only had 1 goal in response, and a foul committed by Lukic. Put a foot in, and is dinged for the foul. Appeals from both sides, and who touched last. They'll be heading the way of the Independents.
Hey, that's our ball, by the way. I know, you shook your shoulders, but whatever. Keep shooting your fucking shoulders.
Ayman Zayed making his points known to the assistant referees here at Future Legends Complex. Ibarra. Switch of play. Picks out Oberton. Trying one of the back post. No nonsense defending, just knocked out a play. It'll allow them with the corner kick. Independents with their first corner of the match. Flanagan going to the far side to take. Corner kicks today brought to you by Meadow Gold. Flanagan to take this one.
Brought to you by Metal Gold.
Got 2 goals, 2 assists on the season. Trying an in-swinger. Dangerous into the 18. Nodded away, was into the 6-yard box as well. They'll win the loose ball. Sis trying to recycle. Clever first touch, and Ibarra's there in support to help him out. Dunwell's pass. It'll find Johnson. Puts it down. Oh, just wide. A nice first touch to put it in spot for him to put his foot through it. And Joel Johnson just dragging it wide after Brad Dunwell clipped one forward. We'll see it again as Dunwell just lofts it long. The header nodded on. Looked to have been Hector Acosta who got ahead to it. The Venezuelan nodding it on to Johnson. Man from Spain, his Shot just wide of goal. There's Acosta. Both teams naming unchanged 11s from their matches last time out. Foul committed by Lukic. Done well, wanted to take it quick, but then opted to leave it. Flanagan, we've got his back cycling along. And Mbuyu has Johnson as an option out wide to the right. Oberton making his way over to offer support. He'll check it back to Acosta. Spielman. Acosta, excuse me, that's Flanagan rather. Whipped in, skipped into the chest of Delgado on the cross from Flanagan. Foul for behind on Joel Johnson. Referee calling him for the foul from behind. Becker Safety and Supply has you covered from head to toe. They provide industry-leading products and services to help keep you safe. Located in Windsor and Greeley and online at beckersafety.com. Ball played forward. Referee letting things move on. Flanagan on the feed from Oberton. Powder, was he fouled? Reaching forward, he was not. Despite all the appeals from the Northern Colorado bench, who had a great view of it. It's Eamon Zayed gesticulating that there may have been a push there, but the referee not listening. Offering a throw for the visitors. Flanagan. Not an opportunity of major substance yet for the Independents. Acosta. Done well, plays it back. Gelly Barra is the deepest option. You can see, despite the fact that these players are right back, Joel Johnson getting very forward on the right-hand side. Oberton, Sis, going for it, contested. Last touching him. Will allow Rendon to toss it back into play. Joseph handball. Referee thinks it hit the chest of Ammon. Brilliant touch from Powder to find King. They'll give it back to him. He was fouled by Flanagan. And a kick by Acosta hit the back of the head of Powder, and there's a bit of... It's not well received. That's what we'll definitely say for Northern Colorado. May not have been intentional. We'll see it again. It's a foul committed here, and then the kick right in the back of the head for Powder from Acosta. Acosta unlucky at best. A bit naughty at worst. No Powder. Fortunately, though, regardless of what the intention was, he's back to his feet and appears to be moving okay, but don't believe any extra action has been taken by the referee. Wants to talk to the captains, Norty and Ibarra. Animated discussion going on about the no call for any extra action taken towards Hector Acosta. It's a free kick regardless, and a dangerous one at that for the league's leading assister, Arthur Rogers. A lot of options in the box, a lot of jerseys back there. Got the whistle from the referee. Rogers to whip it in. The header over the goal. A lot of build-up for that, and the header by the captain, Norty, goes over everybody, and Austin Pack can take a goal kick. He'll need a moment, though. The header not well received by him. We'll see it again. Rogers whipping this one in. Picked out Norty, dangerous. He had to kind of dip down to try and put his head towards it, but got too low and put it over the bar.
It was pretty hard, too.
Bit of tending to from a trainer for Norty. They would hate to lose him as an option as well, but force a further bit of shifting of the options. It's just to reset you with where we were at, about half an hour into this one, after a bit of disruption of the flow. In the 6th minute, Trevor Ammon getting us underway with the goal after a clever dribble forward by Noah Powder. He made a goal number 19 on the year. That's the most goals in a single season in league history. 19 of them. Now he's in the search for number 20. And the biggest priority for him, I'm sure, is the 3 points here today and further security in the playoff race. And trying to push themselves into a number 2 spot. Rendon. Back to Rogers. Has to be careful under a bit of pressure. Hooks one forward. Intercepted well. Lukic checks it back in a lot of space. Clipped forward. A dangerous one. A creative pass. Picks out King. Noah Powder's an option. He's in the 18. It sits up kindly for him. Lukic. Was he fouled? The referee says no. Powder's shots goes over everything. Flanagan feeling some extra effects after that one. Bit of a chaotic sequence. Ends with a shot off target. The Hailstorm beginning to pile them on, though. Flanagan now the next player to be a little slow to get up. Feels like the game is slowed to a crawl in the last few minutes, with players being a little slow to recover from some of these challenges. Header one by Fola. Norty puts his foot through it. Pack pulls it back out. Here is Trevor Ammon. Pass knocked out of play. Long throw headed away by Acosta. Ibarra lofts it back over his head. Rogers out wide. Rendon has it played into the channel. Dangerous. Mbuyu got a foot to it. Wanted it to be a goal kick. Will not get his wish. Rogers can meander forward from the defense and try and double his side's lead with some good service in the box. Lukic also going short with it.
Corner kicks are brought to you by Meadow Gold.
Corner kicks brought to you by Meadow Gold in today's matchup. Rogers goes short. Lukic with the left foot. Stands it up towards the back post. Too strong. Leo Fola couldn't get onto it to nod it back in. And he'll jog back to the defense. We'll see it again as they opted for the short corner kick on this occasion. Stefan Lukic, his ball in too strong. Wasn't able to be dug out by Fola. Foul committed. There'll be potential for Arthur Rogers territory. From a deeper position. It's the kind of threat that he possesses, a free kick practically 40 yards from goal. Innocuous. Can turn into a dangerous opportunity. Powder is the short option if they want to just check it across. But there are 6 in and around the 18 in blue. Stands it up, headed towards goal, but it's out. It's wide of goal. Pack can take a goal kick. Again, Leo Fola getting in and around things. Maybe call it a header or a shot on goal, or shot wide of goal, I should say. Fola not quite able to nod that one back into the mixer. Spielman offered some green grass to carry it into. Yes, Flanagan, we'll give it to him. Tries a dangerous ball, but just too strong, and Lalo Delgado can collect. Red Zone NoCo is a proud sponsor of Hailstorm FC. Red Zone offers 1-hour group fitness sessions that help burn more calories than your typical gym workout. Oberton trying to win that one back. Will do that successfully for his side. Spielman. Ibarra. Omar Sis. Mbuyu, first time pass, Flanagan. Whips one into the box. King tracking back to deal with it. Lukic can try and drive forward. Has done well. And Acosta both trying to pick it off of him. And Acosta will do that successfully and cleverly play one off to Ibarra. The match opening up a little bit, and Ibarra, a lot of space to carry it into. Options to his right. Ibarra still carrying. Oberton back to him. Ibarra into the box. Mbuyu. His pass across goal blocked away. But a really nice move. Arthur Rogers had to be vigilant defensively to block that one out. We'll see. Oberton has a great pair of touches to pick out Ibarra. Clever pass to get it to Mbuyu. And Rogers closing down the angle with a smart sliding challenge. Nice sequence of plays by both sides. Ends in a corner for Avion Flanagan. Flanagan whips it in. Nodded away. Not fully dealt with. Rogers tracking back to try and keep it in play and earn inside the ball. Johnson dueling for it. They'll win it. Into the 18. Big challenge put in by Powder. Knocks it out for a throw. Flanagan will return to the left side to take. Final few minutes of this first half. Oberton touching down the throw in. Low, centrally. Acosta from way downtown over everything. Ambitious from the center back. Looking for his first of the season. We'll see it again as he just pops past Billy King, an effort that would have had to be quite special to beat Lalo Delgado from distance. Unable to catch it properly. Rogers forward.
What the fuck do you want me to do? Someone move! Hey, go down and buy that.
Pack saving that one from being goal kick, and he'll launch this one forward. Oberton trying to put his body into Rogers. It'll sit up for Sis. Flanagan back to Sis. Acosta. Ibarra wants it. Take it off his center back. Spielman. Oberton. Some step overs from him. Clips one to Johnson. Under a bit of pressure from Oprah. Nice bit of footwork. Nice tussle though. He stayed with him all the way. Ended up at the feet of Dietrich. Rendon. Pass intercepted. One back. Oberton. Sliding challenge in. Referee plays advantage. Ibarra fires a low one. Tried to be flicked on by Dunwell. Unable to. Powder. Rendon forward. King. Dietrich. This is King now. Billy King driving into the 18. Onto the right. Slides a low one. Asking too much, though, of his number 9, Trevor Ammon, and it'll roll out for a throw. Peak Performance Chiropractic is the official chiropractic of your Owls and Hailstorm. Peak Performance is the premier location for wellness chiropractic care for the entire family. Oberton. Mbuyu. It was offsides. It'll be a free kick for the Hailstorm. Final 3.5 of this first 45. Christian Campo Hernandez, our head official. Big moment of drama for him has been when Hector Acosta kicked the ball into the head of Noah Powder after a foul on him. Met with a lot of frustration and anger from the Hailstorm, but he opted to keep the cards in his pocket. Bruno Rendon, the lone player booked so far in today's match, as Dane Kelly will collect the loose ball. Trying one forward, headed away by Rogers, and knotted down for Rendon. Vital that they work their way out of that. Powder. Rendon on the overlap. It's clipped forward, headed away. Dunwell was looking for options, weren't many. Spielman, low to the feet of Kelly, trying to turn his defender. Still with Kelly. Still great footwork. Oberton, back to Kelly. Still trying to find a look. His pass is blocked. It'll spin for Johnson. He'll keep it around. Spielman, clever drop of the shoulder. Trying one forward. It'll get to Flanagan and Rendon. Last touched by Flanagan. committed. Oh, Noah Powder edging Miguel Ibarra as he attempted to go for that one. And we'll tick into the 45th minute, and an opportunity for a dangerous set piece for Charlotte. Try and peg things back to 1-1 heading into halftime. Joel Johnson, the lone player, standing over it. Oberton makes his way into the box. Johnson into the area, over everybody. Was it left by Rendon? It was indeed. Smartly done, and it'll be a goal kick for Lalo Delgado and company.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes.
3 minutes of added time at the end of this first 45 minutes. Flicked on by Rendon. Clever bit of touches. King, nice footwork, stays with it. Billy King, Trevor Amon. Centrally, Powder. Oprah. Whipped in, attacking it, flicked on. Rendon got a foot to it, trying to avoid fouling Mbuyu. Nearly sat up for Trevor Amon. An awkward sequence, it's hooked away. Throw in for Northern Colorado. Bruno Rendon getting in and involved around things in the 18. Scored the winner last time out for them against North Carolina in the 64th minute. Playing as a right back, he still has a lot to offer going forward. 4 goals, 3 assists on the season. Mbuyu heads it out. We'll do it again, this time a bit further up the pitch. Norty fouled as he was being pursued by Ibarra. Let's see Miguel Ibarra. Now 33 years of age. Heavily experienced midfielder. Very intelligent player. He's wearing the captain's armband here today. Bringing that experience to full effect for the Independents in this matchup in the absence of their usual captain, Clay Dimmick. Oberton tried a foot race against Rogers, but he knocks it out of play. He'll toss it into Sis. Omar Sis has Mbuyu as an option. He'll try and sprint to make that awkward for Rogers to deal with. Did he foul him? Referee says no. Cleared away. Ibarra. Done well. Nice bit of play. Omar Sis, back heel. Ibarra at the byline, drags it across, cleared away. About 20 seconds and change if they want to try and offer one more opportunity. Leo Fola knocking that one away. Ibarra contesting it with Powder. He commits the foul. Flanagan does. That's the whistle, and that might be one of the last actions of our first half. Referee decides that it is indeed good enough for the last action of the first 45 minutes. An interesting back and forth affair. Not many opportunities of major substance, but the biggest one fell that man's way, and he's shown all year long that that's a dangerous proposition. Number 19 on the year, number 1 on the day for Trevor Emmon, and that is your score entering into halftime. 1-0, Northern Colorado leads. On the other side of this break, got some things that happened yesterday in USL League One. Stick around for that on the other side of the break.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee owned, community minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
Welcome. I'm Jason Olskard. I'm here with Jackie and Michelle, and we are the Olskard team powered by C3 Real Estate Solutions.
We are proud to partner with future legends to help fulfill the lifestyle needs, wants, and desires of each family who wants to call Colorado home.
C3 stands for character, culture, and commitment. That is core to who we are and the exceptional value that every client will experience when working with us.
If you value working with an experienced team, we invite you to reach out to schedule a time to meet with us.
It is halftime between Northern Colorado and Charlotte. It's a crucial battle atop the USL League One table. We're now rounding out week 25 here. We can flash back to yesterday's two matches, get you caught up with all the action around the league. Entering into today, been a great week so far. First off, North Carolina FC hosting Central Valley Fuego. First in the league versus 12th in the league. It's Omar Lemus here in the second minute for the visitors. A mazy dribble forward. He's brought down in the area. Referee points to the spot and an early great opportunity. Alexis Cerritos makes no mistake. He puts it home and makes things 1-0 in just the fourth minute of the match. So an early opportunity Fuego, they convert it, and they have a lead against top of the table North Carolina. In response, though, Rafa Mensingen rolls one off Jaden Cervania. A brilliant low left-footed finish from him. It's a clever bit of a work here on the free kick to just slide it over to him. His low finish finds the bottom left corner, and they're able to equalize things in the first half, makes things 1-1. Second half now, Luis Arriaga whips in a corner kick. Did it go in? Referee says it did. Devin Benton nodding home the corner, makes things 2-1. They complete the comeback, avoid a potential embarrassing result against bottom of the table Central Valley Fuego. 2-1 there with that one. That's how things would finish. They continue ticking at the top of the table, North Carolina do, and make the task that much harder for Northern Colorado and Charlotte to try and chase them down. Now, Chattanooga, they're hosting forward Madison. Madison trying to secure their playoff position, and Derek Gebhard carrying the ball forward, makes great work of this one. Just a right-footed finish from a powerful dribble up the left. A solo effort from him makes things 1-0 here in the first half. Strong start from Madison, trying to get some more points above that playoff line. Now, still first half action. Siobhan Marsh on the right-hand side whips one in. Nicholas Cardona flicks it on, and in the 45th minute, they'll send themselves into the break at 1-1. Chattanooga with some big comeback efforts in some recent weeks. That one flicked on by Cardona. Another goal for him. He's in some good form. Makes things 1-1. Second half now. Moving forward is Omar Gomez. Clips one into the box. He's going to find Mikhail Williams at the back post. His low finish and take a deflection. Did he kind of just creep in? They won't care the manner in which they scored. They scored and made it 2-1. A strong finish there. Makes them complete the comeback effort. They take the 2-1 lead, but they want to get the insurance goal, the extra one. Siobhan Marsh can square it across goal in acres of space. Mario Slomas able to tap that one home, makes it 3-1 in Chattanooga. A big result for them at home. They see that one out and earn the 3-1 victory. Those are your Saturday games. We can look more broadly at week 25 entering into today. Wednesday treated us with a 3-3 draw between Richmond and Central Valley Fuego. Lexington, Greenville also fighting to a draw. Knoxville, a massive 3 points in their 6-pointer against South Georgia. And then yesterday, the highlights we just saw, North Carolina and Chattanooga taking the 3 points. Other side of this break, we got some news and notes for you across the league. Don't go anywhere.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
It is halftime between Northern Colorado and Charlotte. Currently 1-0 a lead for Eamon Zayed's men. He got a new contract extension announced this week, as did Akira Fitzgerald in a player-coach role. Fascinating there. Some switches for Fuego. Adam Smith moving back to his sporting director role. Edison Gonzalez taking over as the interim man in charge. And as the player of the week, Christian Chaney, his brace, helped a huge comeback against Fuego in a 4-4 draw. A fascinating one there. Another 4-4 draw in week 24 between Tormenta and Chattanooga sees a slew of their players hop in, as does Lalo Delgado, Bruno Rendon, and Arthur Rogers from Northern Colorado in that team of the week. Some goals leaders, you saw it with the goal, number 19 on the season. That's confirmation, pushes him ahead of Emiliano Terzaghi. With his 18 goals in 2021, makes him the top scoring individual player in a single season, ahead of Sterling and Terzaghi again in 2022. Great work by Amon. It's been helped by Arthur Rogers. He's trying to catch up with that man in first place. He's one assist away from Bolaños in terms of becoming the all-time single-season assist leader, joint with Bolaños. If he gets 2 today, could break that record, but he's in some great company as well with 10 assists already this season. Looking at the playoffs, though, for these two sides in very, very good positions. Their max points, less of an important number in comparison to those odds. 99% for Northern Colorado, 97% for Charlotte, and with 3 points today, Northern Colorado would feel very strongly that they will get into the playoffs for the first time in club history. Looking ahead for the games to come up, what a game we have on Wednesday. Union Omaha and North Carolina. That's going to be a fascinating one, while Northern Colorado looks ahead to Lexington on Wednesday, and Charlotte looks ahead to Chattanooga on Saturday. That's what's coming up in USL League One. We'll take one last break and then show you highlights and get you the second half between Northern Colorado and Charlotte when we come back.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee owned, community minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
It's a new day, Northern Colorado, and we're set to seize it. More than that, we're out to dent the old standard and set the gold standard. Today is about resilience. That's something our squad has shown and continues to show. Today is about growth. That's a trait this team and this town have seen and continue to see. All this time, the focus has been on our community's legendary future. But today, it dawned on us. The future is now. Are we building something special? Hell yeah, we are.
Nearing a return to the second half at Future Legends Complex in Windsor, Colorado, the Northern Colorado Hailstorm with a 1-0 lead over the Charlotte Independents after that first 45. And the live standings in the bottom left of your screen, those are the implications. Currently Northern Colorado sitting in second place on 43 points, 4 points off North Carolina in first place. How have they got there? Let's look at the first half highlights from that first 45 minutes. We'll jump here to the 6th minute. Early on in the match, it's going to be a nice bit of progression. Norte with a clever pass, picks out Noah Powder, carries it into the 18. His dribble almost kind of stops with Flanagan poking it away, and Trevor Amon takes full advantage and just pounds it into the back of the net with a clever finish. Easy enough for him. Number 19 on the year for him. We'll jump a bit further on as Powder again getting into the 18. A dangerous ball to the back post. They nearly made it twice in the first half. Trying to square that one across goal was Powder towards Ammon, just asking too much from the striker to reach for it. But again, a nice threatening opportunity for Northern Colorado. This was a decent one. Joel Johnson brings it into his stride with a good first touch and just can't get that one on target. Haven't tested Lalo Delgado as things stand yet in the goal for the Hailstorm. And this one from distance from Acosta would have been special if he scored it, but went well wide of goal. Now we'll let your stats from that first 45 minutes. The goal obviously swinging the way of Northern Colorado. Shots more or less even in possession has swung to a very even number after being well in the way of the Hailstorm in the first 15-20 minutes. We've kind of evened out things after the lead was taken back in the 6th minute. The one yellow card for Bruno Rendon. A dramatic situation, but nothing given in the end after a kick by Hector Acosta. That's the man who scored the goal in today's match, the man who set the history in today's match with number 19 on the year. His second season professionally, he had just 5 goals last year after a career at Midwestern State in college. Originally from Westminster, Colorado, about an hour south of Windsor. As the Independents prepare to break from their circle as well. Just an outlook there, doesn't appear to be any changes in the 11 for the Independents. Both teams identical expected goals after that first half, 0.28. Trevor Amon's chance, a solid one that you'd expect a player of his caliber and his form, who has now scored 3 goals in 3 to put away, and he did just that. But on paper, not an easy chance. But he makes it look very, very easy, as he has all year long. Obviously holding the lead on Northern Colorado. When they do that at halftime, they're 8 wins, 2 draws, 1 defeat. On the flip side, when trailing at halftime, Charlotte has just 1 tie. Need a big goal slew if they're going to try and match the goal tallies we've seen in the first 2 matches between these sides this year. The first one, 3 goals to 2 in Northern Colorado's favor. The second one, 4 goals to 1 in Charlotte's favor. Currently just the one for the Hailstorm as things stand. Kelly kicks it back. We get ourselves underway, and the white kits from left to right will be the visitors from Charlotte, and the Blues from right to left as we switch sides. Clever drag back by Spielman, evades Trevor Ammon. Jack Edwards with you in the broadcast booth. Been a nice one so far. Big implications for both sides. We were wondering would history be made today. It was made. The next question is, can maybe Arthur Rogers get some history of himself, get 2 assists, get an assist, and equal the single season record? And who will the 3 points fall with in the end? Undoubtedly the most important question. Cleared away. Tracer and Buyu doing his defensive duties. Oprah tossing it forward. Trevor Ammon had hit the floor, but nothing was called as Billy King collects the loose one and plays it to Oprah. Lukic, centrally an option. Dietrich slides it again. Powder, what a sliding tackle. Vital from Acosta. Dives in and stops it. Looks like to be a sure goal for Powder. See it again, just really nice patience from Dietrich to just slide it off to Noah Powder. Austin Pack thankful for Acosta, who made himself huge and got in the way. Whipped in, just over the head of Ammon. Been involved in things in the first 2 minutes of this half, as is always the case with their leading man. Talking to both Eamon Zayed and Mike Jeffries ahead of this one. This is pressed and fought for. Johnson earns the free kick. Both of them joking about the long-term future of Trevor Ammon. Mike Jeffries saying there probably wasn't a great chance that a USL Championship side would come scoop him up before this matchup. And Eamon Zayed obviously hoping that they can keep him in Northern Colorado for as long as possible, but when you score 19 goals, set a single season record, you're going to draw a lot of attention. He's really growing into his professional career. Just 25 years of age. Obertan, incredibly experienced player himself. Dueling with Rendon. Rendon puts a foot in. It's going to sit up, though. Obertan fighting for it still at 34 years of age. Ibarra, 33 years of age. Playing it forward is Lukic. Powder on the right. Streaming to the middle is King. Pass just too heavy for him, and Austin Pack was alert. Got low, got to it. Sis. Mbuyu. Gets past Oprah on the first challenge. Has Kelly. Fouled though. Powerful dribbling move. Lucky Oprah got his feet tangled up and brings him down. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights at 7 Eastern. Plus, hear live matches from the USL, MLS, English Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the SXM app. We'll see again the dribble from Mbuyu, impressive. Dragging Oprah from the left back spot. Gets brought down. You can see just clever to get his feet across Oprah, force the challenge, force him to bring him down, and now it offers a free kick opportunity. This is one you can take at goal. Gabriel Obertan, Omar Sis, both standing over it. Sis to take. Drills it just over goal. Delgado diving for it. Just wide. We'll see it again, as we're waiting to see if it was going to be Sis or Obertan to take, and it was Sis, and his free kick just over the bar. Bit more dip on that one, bit lower. That's a threat for Delgado.
Lucky, move your feet quicker. When you're defending one-on-one, move your feet quicker.
Delgado gets us back underway with this goal kick forward. Foul from behind. Trevor Ammon, the man who was called for the foul. Ibarra. Johnson. Costa eyes a pass to Spielman. Nice step over move. The pass forward sets up for Johnson a bit kindly. We'll see if Johnson's position is tweaked a bit. He was quite central there. Powder rolls one. First time, no. We'll take a touch, trying to slide it back across. Trevor Ammon thought about trying to just pop one on goal. Opted for a touch instead, but took it too heavy.
Just delay, Bill.
Both Joel Johnson and Miguel Ibarra in that right-sided position. Neither of them right back necessarily by trade that they've played this year at least. Oberton, Sis playing between themselves. The pass though out wide. Can't pick out a teammate. Foul committed. Done well. Dinged for the foul. Lehman Lewis is sponsoring the Lehman Lewis Financial Group Pickleball Arena at Future Legends Complex. You're never too old to play, and you're never too young to start planning your future. Visit lehmanlewis.com and start talking about retirement. Rogers. Fola back to Delgado. Clever pass. Picks out. Looks to be Rendon. Norty. Oprah. Back to him. Bruno Rendon on the right wing. Lukic wants it at his feet. Trying to play him in after a forward run, but Miguel Ibarra blocks it, plays it back to Austin Pack. Dangerous bit of press from Ammon, and he's forced to clear it out for a throw. He's not always involved in play, Trevor Ammon, but he's constantly lingering and just trying to be on the background of things. Fola puts his foot through it, gets there before Kelly could. Ibarra.
Leo, we can't be 2v2. You gotta drag somebody.
On the left-hand side. On the left wing, Flanagan dueling with Rendon. Knocked out of play. Rendon has to be careful. He's on a yellow card. He was booked for his first foul of the match against Flanagan. Done well. Plays it forward for Mbuyu. Back to Flanagan. He'll try one into the box. Back post, just over the head of Johnson. Out for a goal kick. Solid threat, solid attack. We'll see it again. Flanagan whipping it in. Trying to pick out Johnson, but his pass just too strong. We'll see how the match continues to progress over the next 30-plus minutes. Northern Colorado has a lead to protect. Charlotte obviously a goal to try and get to bring themselves back into the game. Acosta trying one forward. Oprah. Lukic trying to get on the end of the pass from Ammon, but his pass just a bit off. Mbuyu. Oberton. Nice 1-2. Mbuyu, it's cleared away. Clever pair of touches from Lukic. Gets it to Trevor Ammon. Dangerous to Powder. Pack off his line. Picks it up. Kelly in the channel. Dueling for it with Fola. He'll get there. He'll play it to Oprah. Pressure from Kelly, and a foul was committed. Trying to pick the pocket. Looked to be Leo Fola, and just crossed the line a tiny bit. Getting a tangle of legs. Let's see it again. Is trying to fight for it. It was Fola rather playing it essentially to Oprah. They switched spots. Oprah's touch not perfect, but got there first ahead of Kelly. Here's Rogers. Probing pass forward. It's a good one. Ammon. Was he knocked over illegally? Referees say no. Goal kick. Trevor Ammon trying his best to chase down the ball forward from Rogers, but he went down and received nothing for it. We'll see it again. Spielman, doesn't look to be a ton of contact from behind. Referees deciding that there wasn't enough in it. Foul committed. Leo Fola on Oberton. He wants to go quick. He may opt to slow things down. No, he won't. He'll go to Ibarra. Sis. It's been a very fluid side so far for Charlotte. Done well, really the only player with kind of a more firm role in the center of the park. Ibarra, Johnson, Sis, Oberton, and Buyu all kind of floating around. Oberton's pass just can't quite pick out Johnson. Flicked on by Lukic. Acosta gets there first, and Ibarra can carry it away. Nice bit of footwork by Ibarra. Sat down Dietrich and was fouled from behind by Lukic. Sis. Foul committed. Pair of fouls in quick succession. That one called against Dietrich. This one as close to goal as many of the fouls have been recently, and it'll be an opportunity to go serve one into the area. Ibarra and Flanagan both standing over this one. It'll be Flanagan's left. Dangerous. Delgado goes, punches it. A slew of bodies down in the area. And we'll have to pause play because 3 players all coming into massive contact. Delgado, looks to be Rogers, and Johnson all a little roughed up after that one into the box. Fearless by Delgado to go claim. We'll see it again. Just the coming together in the sequence there. It's going to be Flanagan who whips it in. Delgado goes to claim. Lands on both Rogers and Johnson. Himself as well, a little slow after this one. Clean all round. Went for the ball, got the ball. The referee always got to be very cautious when it comes to head injuries and those massive collisions. But it'll be Charlotte who have possession when we get back going. As that is being tended to, Corey Bennett is preparing to come on for Dane Kelly. Kelly with 7 goals on the year, 4 assists as well, both good for tied for most or best marks on the side. Corey Bennett himself with 3 goals. Kelly not really been able to assert himself to his full powers in today's matchup. Substitution brought to you by Shift 4.
Charlotte Independence making its first change.
Mike Jeffries in some discourse with Kelly after coming out. We'll see if Delgado is good to continue.
Corey Bennett. Bennett replaces Kelly in the 60th minute.
Johan Peñaranda is the man on the bench as an option. He's made 1 start this year. He made 17 appearances last season for the Hailstorm. He actually had the USL League One Save of the Year in a match against Charlotte. Delgado is back to his feet and he's moving around. All signs point to the fact that he'll probably be the man who stays between the sticks for the Hailstorm, and they'll hope that it is him. He's trying to get clean sheet number 10 on the season. He'll be just the 4th goalkeeper in league history to hit that mark of 10. So it will be Charlotte who have possession, the referee making sure that Miguel Ibarra is not pressed to the fullest extent as he passes us back into play. Flanagan. Oberton, low shot, dangerous, it's in! Out of nothing, Charlotte equalize. A message to the bench of Northern Colorado. He'll celebrate with his own bench. Goal number 2 for Oberton on the season.
Gabriel Oberton in the 62nd minute.
34 years of age, Gabriel Oberton still performing for the Independents in his 10th start of the year, 2 goals. He had 2 assists in their 4-1 win in the last meeting between these sides. Let's see it again. Almost out of nothing, Flanagan just carrying it forward. It's lofted in, Johnson, clever touchdown. Oberton given some space, and you can't do that with him. Dangerous, lethal, and we're all knotted up at 1. So how do the Hailstorm, how do the Independents respond to that? Oprah picks out Ammon. He picks out Powder. He's got 2 in the box, more coming in. Powder dragging it across goal. Spielman scrapes it away, and Buyu down to Sis, and he can put a foot through it. And Oberton can press. Repelled away. Great back heel. Important foot put in. It's 1 back. So the draw pulls Northern Colorado back down a spot into 3rd. It's Powder driving forward. As King looks for an option out wide. Oprah. Great first touch. Picks out Oprah. Squaring it across goal. Will Rendon get there? He will. Keeping it alive. Clipped in, headed away. No nonsense by Spielman. He'll nod that one out of the park. And it will allow Arthur Rogers and the Hailstorm to take a corner kick. But there's the goal scorer, the man who's made things 1-1. Corner kicks tonight brought to you by Meadow Gold. Can there be a quick response from the Hailstorm? Awkward, and it's going to scrape in. That did cross the goal line. It's in. Absolute chaos. Not sure how that one squeaked in, but it got past Pack. We'll see who it was, if it was an own goal or if that was number 20 for Trevor Ammon. Let's try and break that one down again. Rogers whips it in. Trevor Ammon gets something to it, and I think that's just an absolute mistake from Austin Pack. That might have hit the head of the defender. Pack hands on his face. He knows
By number 22, Stefan Lukic.
that one was absolute chaos. The PA announcer announcing it as Stefan Lukic is the man who scored. We'll get you confirmation of exactly who put it across the goal line. But it's 2-1. What a response for the Hailstorm. Ibarra fouled from behind by Lukic, who tentatively is our second goal scorer of the match. You can see on the near side, Marky Hernandez is preparing to come on. And it will be Stefan Lukic to make way. So if that was his goal, that's more or less, well, his second to last contribution. He had the foul just now, but the more important one will be his role that potentially was involved with the goal. Austin Pack been an incredibly dependable figure in between the sticks for the Independents all season long. That one, just a strange one as it kind of just creeped through his hands, just slipping in. As the foul is committed, it'll be a free kick for the Independents. Sub brought to you by Shift 4 as Hernandez comes on. We're also getting it as an own goal potentially on Austin Pack. And Another foul committed. They're beginning to pile on here. Flanagan a little slow to get up. Oberton, the man over it. His equalizer very quickly chalked off. 1 minute and 58 seconds in between the goals. Flanagan driving forward to the byline. Flanagan. Cross. Arcs out of play. Goal kick given. Might be a free kick, rather. Flanagan's a little slow to get back up. Players circling around him. We'll see it again as Flanagan drives to the byline, puts it in. Didn't appear to touch anybody else after him. May have been, though, a foul committed as he reached for it.
I have no idea what happened.
It is indeed a free kick. Miguel Ibarra is there. Confusing few moments in this match, but it's going to be a free kick right by the corner flag. Flanagan, an option to the left. They're piling in the 6-yard box. A lot of bodies in front of Lalo Delgado. We'll see what Ibarra can serve up. Ibarra has 7 assists on the season. He's as dangerous a creator as the league can see. Ibarra whips it in, back post, and Mbuyu knocks it down. Scraped across goal and cleared out, hooked away. Dietrich looked to be the man who was dealing with it against Miguel Ibarra. Flanagan under pressure from King. Goes out of play. Who's the throw for? It's for the Hailstorm. They'll take it. The referee doesn't want it to be taken then, and there's frustration as Billy King was ready to dribble forward with it. But now numbers can get back for the Independents.
Yeah, but I mean, he stopped the country. I mean, if that was my defender, I'd be happy. Yeah. And that's what we're trying to do it that way.
Awkward pass, and it's just going to be a cheap concession of a corner kick. And Oberton is sprinting over there. He might want to take it quick. He thought about it, but he'll just, in the end, settle for a quick sprint. And this one will be another short corner taken. Flanagan onto the left. Flanagan over everything. Dangerous, though. A strange few moments for both teams.
Hey, Bruno! Wake up, man! Wake up!
You can hear animated Ayman Zayed trying to target Bruno Rendon with that first.
No, you don't change. Jackson takes them.
Again, they go short. They pick out Flanagan, top of the box. Onto the left foot, his preferred left foot. A dangerous opportunity, but it was put over the goal.
Wake up!
Just again, just looking like it's going to be logged down as an Austin Pack own goal. Bennett, was he fouled? He stays on his feet, staying pushing for it. Throw for his side. It was a free kick, rather, and they wanted to take it quick, but the referee wants to have a discussion. Christian Campo Hernandez has his work cut out for him, trying to maintain control over this match. As athletes continue to push limits and break barriers, Spalding helps keep them at their peak performance. Spalding, trusted in every sport. The whistle from Campo Hernandez, and the free kick from Flanagan can find Ibarra. Acosta. Aiming for Oberton. Rendon's header. Rogers nods it away. Clever first touch from Ibarra. Oberton trying a bit of juggling magic. Massive coming together. He's the one dinged for the foul on Bruno Rendon. Referee's cards still in his pocket. Bruno Rendon is on a yellow card himself, so he had to be very careful that the coming together didn't boil over for either party. Still just the one yellow card in the match on Bruno Rendon. Foul called against Avion Flanagan early on in the match. It was his first foul. He was given a yellow card for it. The referee has since not brandished another. Beautiful rainbow here. The game getting a bit of a chippy edge. Nice backdrop after a stormy delay to the match between the Hailstorm and the Independents. Rogers' long pass out.
That's what that's for. In the middle. Hey, ref! That's the yellow, ref! Come on, John, come on. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Johnson. Looking for Sis. Cleared away. Oberton. Johnson. Ibarra. Acosta. Spielman. He's going to chase this one down. Recollect. Ibarra, nice first touch. Had to be careful. Hernandez was lurking. Acosta. First time pass attempted by Bennett. Unsuccessful. Does get a foot in on the press. Foul committed though. Called for that one. Reaching in against Norty. You can see the own goal is, I believe, what we've settled on for the verdict on the third goal of our match. The second one for Northern Colorado, the one that currently has things at their lead.
Jackson, you're good, yeah?
Live stand-ins after that goal.
You're good, you feel good.
Northern Colorado again bumping themselves back up into that second spot, 43 points.
Go big, go big, go big. There you go.
Hernandez gets this one. Did it go out of play? It did.
Decision, Leo. Good decision. Balance. Balance. North, watch your shoulders. Bruno, watch your shoulders.
What a move by Acosta. Brave. Pack. Under a lot of pressure. Powder puts a foot in. Great work from Ibarra. Oberton gets there as well. Low pass, dangerous, and Mbuyu and Oprah in a foot race. Delgado off his line. He'll knock it out. Right to Mike Jeffries, and he can toss it to Oberton. Johnson. These matches between the Hailstorm and the Independents have a tendency to bring out some dramatic moments. Flanagan driving. Takes a deflection. Omar Sis brings it in. Ibarra. Thought out one from distance. Johnson is shot blocked. It's going to spin though. Corey Bennett can rope it in. Was he fouled? Referee says yes. Took a moment to think about it, and he'll call for the foul against Bruno Rendon. A big, big call from Christian Campo Hernandez. Eamon Zayed and the Northern Colorado bench frustrated. And a chance, a big, big chance for the Independents to again level the match. Bruno Rendon was on a yellow card, doesn't appear to be getting a second one here. Let's see it again, slow motion. It's gonna sit up. Does he go through the back of him? It does appear like there's some contact. There's not no contact, and the referee decided there was enough for it to be a penalty. Rendon frustrated, the Hailstorm frustrated. Delgado has stopped 2 penalties this season. Can he make it a third, or can Corey Bennett come from the bench and offer some super sub antics? So Corey Bennett won the penalty. It's Bennett versus Delgado. Bennett, calm. Keeper goes the wrong way and he puts it home. He'll leave the ball, but he'll take the equalizer. Bennett makes it 2-2. Twice now, second half. The Independents have come from behind, made things level.
Charlotte Independence goal scored by number 90, Corey Bennett. Goal scored in the 77th minute on a penalty.
Check it out again. Bennett, bit of a slow run up. Delgado trying to go to his left. Ball going the other direction. Looks nice when the keeper goes the wrong way. And Corey Bennett from the bench makes it goal number 4. Coming on to do exactly what Mike Jeffries would have wanted him to do. Caused some chaos, won the penalty after Bruno Rendon went to the back of him. And he dispatched it. Hernandez, was he fouled? He was. Feeling the effects of it. Into the channel. Powder. They've taken the lead twice. They've lost it twice. The Hailstorm have. They have a bit over 10 minutes to try and find a third, find another one. The first 2 matches between these teams had 5 goals combined in them. We got 4 right now. Will there be a 5th to decide a winner? Rogers, Rendon. It's King, rather. Powder. Top of the box from distance. Dangerous. What a goal! The first for Noah Powder, and it's special. 3-2. Noah Powder, how about that? The assist for the first just brings it into his stride, and what a pure strike. Catches it beautifully with the laces. Austin Pack diving, can't get there in time. Noah Powder, how about it? There it is, the 5th goal in the match. His first for Northern Colorado. And what a time to get it. Can they respond again? Bennett keeps his feet about him. Oberton, 1-2. Bennett. Flanagan in a lot of space, but Bennett puts it on the right foot from distance. Oh, forces a brilliant save from Delgado. He has to tip it over. Otherwise, we'll be looking at another equalizer from Corey Bennett. See it again. Corey Bennett opted not to pass to Flanagan, took it himself, and it was a dangerous effort. Ibarra, the captain, with the corner. Whipped in, headed down, cleared away. Trevor Amon putting a foot through it. Scoring summary in the top left of your screen. You can see the 3 goals. Trevor Ammon With the first Austin Pack own goal and Noah Powder, brilliant strike in the 79th minute, have us as things stand, and Gabriel Oberton, Corey Bennett both getting equalizers in the 62nd and 77th minute. Powerful dribble by Bennett, wins a free kick. Bennett with a great performance from the bench, coming on and causing a lot of chaos. 1 minute and 58 seconds separated those last two goals.
Wait, yeah.
Three players ready to take, three in the wall. Everyone back for the Hailstorm, trying to defend this. They'll go short. Oberton, it's blocked. They can slide it. They'll shift it now. Mbuyu whips one in, nodded away. Done well. Flanagan, left side, carrying it in field. Rolls it to Ibarra. Nice bit of passing. Trying to shift things forward. It's cleared away. Omar Sis, the deepest man for either side. Save Austin Pack. Oberton. What a pass. If Mbuyu can get there, he can. Mbuyu in the 18, across goal, headed away. Fola got something to it. King can bring it in, and maybe they want to break. Was it a foul from behind? Referee says yes, it was. Noah Powder earning it. They'll be able to take it. You can see a pair of subs for both teams being prepped. Bashir Ndiaye, as well as Luis Alvarez, both preparing to come on for the Independents. As Danny Robles and Rob Cornwall are coming on. Billy King, one of the men making way for the Hailstorm for Danny Robles, made his return after a bit of time with Ballard FC. Danny Robles did.
Attention for shift
Brad Dunwell making way
Charlotte Independence making its
for
second
Ndiaye.
and third changes. Leaving the game, number 6, Omar Sis, and number 12,
Omar
Brad
Sis
Dunwell.
also
Entering
making
the
way.
game, number 14, Luis Alvarez, and number 27, Bashir Ndiaye. Substitutions made in the 85th minute.
Oprah, calm under pressure. Bruno Rendon coming off for Cornwall. A sub that makes a lot of sense considering how much pressure he had been under and the fouls he had committed after being on a yellow card. Here's Robles, his first touches since coming on. A dangerous pass into the 18. Ammon was there, but rolled out of play before he get there. Flanagan, powerful dribbling. Advantage had been played, and referee will pull it back after it was clear that he had some major work to do to get past Arthur Rogers and company. So it's a return for Rob Cornwall, captain, wasn't in the squad last time around. Nice work by Oprah. Feint over the ball. Earns the goal kick for his team, and in absolutely no rush to take it will be Lalo Delgado. As things stand, they're on the winning side of a 3-2 match at Future Legends Complex against Charlotte for the second time this season. Also not sure if we fully assessed it, but Noah Powder was booked about 5 minutes ago for a foul. He may have gotten onto it when it happened, but a lot's been happening these last few moments. Second yellow of the match divvied out. slip from Mbuyu. Oprah. Mbuyu, vigilant defensively, stays with it. You can see another pair of subs being prepped. Irvin Parra and Destan Norman are both ready to come in, try and make it the 4th and 5th subs. Always great to see Parra back in and around things, his 4th appearance of the season. Missed a good chunk of the season. Dealing with testicular cancer. He'll be coming on for the record-setting man. We had a goal number 19 on the day. Trevor Ammon did, coming off as well. Will be Jackson Dietrich, the two players embracing. As Parra enters back in, looking for his first goal since his return. Irvin Parra going through chemotherapy, recovery, getting back into training, getting back involved into things. Very creative, talented forward, had 12 goals last season. You can see more in the 10. He'll receive the ball at his feet now. Shaping one from goal for distance. Blocked away. Ibarra. Alvarez. Sub plays it to Ibarra. Johnson clipping one forward. Headed away. Oberton can bring it down. He scored once from a similar spot in the pitch. Corey Bennett, the other goal scorer. Cleared away. Robles put a foot through it. Parra can press. Brilliant challenge put in. Here's Robles now to carry it out. Nice bit of passing. Robles, Rogers. Hernandez was an option on the underlap. He still is an option out wide, and it'll be given now from Rogers. Can they get the 4th? Hernandez thought about it. Norman, Oprah. Norty, calm under the pressure from his opponent. Was it a push in the back? Referee says no. Challenge put in by Spielman. Who did it touch last? Charlotte. 6 minutes of added time. Gonna be the longest 6 minutes of their lives for the Hailstorm. 6 minutes, well received for the Independents. Carson Talboys, the final sub being made for Mike Jeffries. They'll be coming out from Miguel Ibarra. Just some fresh legs, try and launch themselves into the stoppage time.
Attention for shift 4 substitution. Charlotte Independence making its 4th and 5th change. Leaving the game, number 7, Avion Flanagan, and number 10, Miguel Ibarra. Entering the game, number 15,
Is that a foul committed? Referee says no, there was not. Powder brought down. Apoplectic. But the referee tells him to get back to his feet. Lucas Sawinski also coming into the game for the Independents. This one is launched forward. Oberton can flick it on. Spielman puts a foot through it, clears it away. Launched in. Mbuyu keeps it alive. Top of the box. Oberton, Alvarez. Trying to shape themselves up. They'd love one last opportunity. Robles, vigilant in the press. Cowboys keeps it in play. It was left by Spielman. Appeals for handball, but they're rather weak. It's cleared forward. Para on hand to press. It'll be nodded back to Austin Pack. He can roll it back out.
That's a penalty, ref. It is a penalty. You missed it once again.
Mbuyu, Oberton. On to the right, to the back post. Nodded away. Staying this end. The long throw is being prepped here. Delgado can claim, he'll fall on it. He'll waste every second. We've been treated to 15 goals in 3 matches between these sides. They always bring it out, 5 in each. Will there be a 6th? Insurance or an equalizer? Forward, Oberton, Mbuyu in a lot of space. Brings it in, it's blocked, it's a corner. Is it time to bring Pack forward? Is it time to throw everything at this? Alvarez. Referee going to pause it before it's taken. Wants to ensure there's no untoward action inside the 6-yard box. The sub, Luis Alvarez. It's clipped in. Headed away. Was it a foul? Is it a corner? It's going to be another corner. Irvin Parra wanted to push from behind, wanted to foul, but he was the last one to touch it. And there is Austin Pack. An own goal for the second one himself. Can he rectify things on the other end? It's whipped in. Headed away. Overtime. Goes back to collect. Nice move. Put in. Out of play. Goal kick conceded. Just over a minute. Lalo Delgado. This is the moment that he needs the water the absolute most. He'll try and burn every second he can. He'll accept a yellow card. Because he knows that extra 20, 30 seconds means everything for Northern Colorado. Trying to make it back-to-back wins, get back to winning ways yet again. Delgado puts his foot through it. Parra dueling for it. Acosta forward. Hernandez a clever header to Robles. Into the channel for Hernandez. The corner flag might be enticing. They could go for a 4th. Marky Hernandez. Mazy dribble. Marky Hernandez for 4! Seals the deal. Doubles their lead in the 96th minute. The Hailstorm will get the 3 points to wrap out the week. Delgado well out of his goal to celebrate with the bench. Marky Hernandez off the bench to big effect yet again. Scored the equalizer in the 93rd minute 2 matches ago at South Georgia. This one doesn't determine the results, but eliminates all worry. And the home side will get the 3 points. Just a nice dribble inside on the left foot. Puts it where Pack can't get to. And you wonder in these moments, if you take it in field, you don't take it into the corner. There's the risk of losing the possession, but this is the benefit. You guarantee the results, and it's 4-2 Northern Colorado. And behind all that, I believe we've gotten full time. It is indeed confirmation. Ayman Zayed, frustrated through much of the match, but has to be a happy man now. His side with a 4-2 win, hard fought, and they'll head home with the 3 points. We can look at our play of the match, and I'm not sure what else we could probably point to as a play of the match other than a bit of history. Got us going in a strong way back in the 6th minute. Norty plays a clever pass to Noah Powder. This is your Meadow Gold play of the match. Trevor Ammon just in the right spot, as he has been through all of 2023. Puts it home, makes it 1-0 early on. That wasn't the one that would decide it. It opened us up, and it's our play of the match. The man who made it number 19, the single season goal record in USL League One, 19 and counting. An embrace between the two. Para, the man who subbed on for him. That makes it, though, 4-2. A big result for the Hailstorm. We'll take one last break and then show you the highlights and stats and how they did it against the Independents on the other side of this break on ESPN+.
Welcome. I'm Jason Olskard. I'm here with Jackie and Michelle, and we are the Olskard team powered by C3 Real Estate Solutions.
We are proud to partner with future legends to help fulfill the lifestyle needs, wants, and desires of each family who wants to call Colorado home.
C3 stands for character, culture, and commitment. That is core to who we are and the exceptional value that every client will experience when working with us.
If you value working with an experienced team, we invite you to reach out to schedule a time to meet with us.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee owned, community minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
The Hailstorm with a vital 3 points in today's matchup. Let's show you the full-time highlights. Kicking things off in the 6th minute, we were wondering, entering today, could Trevor Ammon make it history? Could he make it 19 on the year? And Noah Powder would bring it into the 18-yard box. It would sit up kindly for him, and he'd make it number 19. Just a brilliant finish in the back of the net. Cool as you like. Continues it for 3 goals in his last 3 games, and the 7th time this season he's opened the scoring. It would go into halftime at 1-0. We'd be wondering, would we see more goals, more fireworks that we have in previous matchups this year between the Hailstorm and the Independents? Clipped forward, Joel Johnson brings it down. Gabriel Oberton makes no mistake with that finish. Puts it in the bottom right corner, low, venomous with the left foot. The experienced forward levels us up at 1-1. We were wondering, that opportunity, not many of them in that first half or second half for the Independents, but Oberton able to convert and knock that one home to make things 1-1 after Ammon opening the score in the first half. Overall, an impressive performance up to that point in many respects, as we'll see it again as Oberton's able to push it ahead of himself on the left foot and knock it home. Just 2 minutes later, less than, Arthur Rogers is going to whip this one in. Flicked on here at the front post, and it is in the hands of Austin Pack, and he drops it, just falls out. Just a mistake, a rare mistake from Austin Pack, and it's ruled as an own goal on him. A bit of a chaotic sequence. That one just breaks in, something he should have dealt with. Not able to, though. On the other end, though, Bruno Rendon offers a lifeline. Fouls Corey Bennett. The sub is brought down. He would score from the penalty spot. We'll see it right here. He earned the penalty. He would then convert the penalty, puts it home to make things 2-2. A dramatic sequence there, trying to bounce back. Just again, 2 minutes later, 79th minute. On the edge of the box, Noah Powder collects, venomous from distance. Absolutely ruthless strike from him. and puts that one away to make it 3-2. And in the 96th minute, Marky Hernandez collects. We're wondering, is it selfish to go in field? Is it risky to go in field? He knows what he's doing. Puts it on the left foot and puts it in the back of the net. Makes it 4-2, and that's how things would end. Even though they're outshot, outpossessed by the Independents on the road, they end things with twice as many goals, 4-2. A very happy Hailstorm team they have to be. They've got back-to-back wins, and they move to second in the USL League One table. There are your standings after this one, hopping 4 points behind North Carolina and level with Union Omaha or Northern Colorado as they try and push themselves, currently sitting in a spot where they'll have a bye, trying to stay in a good spot for the playoffs moving forward. Well, what a thrilling match it was. 6 goals between the two sides. Always a thriller between the Hailstorm and the Independents. The Independents head back home. They'll take on Chattanooga next Saturday. While the Hailstorm, they'll stay in Colorado. They'll face Lexington on Wednesday. It was a day of history. Trevor Ammon made it history with his 19th. For everybody in the production crew, I'm Jack Edwards. Final 4-2.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.